We're going to create a very simple animated GIF using Adobe Photoshop CS6. First thing you need to do is to make sure the timeline is on. If you can't see the timeline, go up to the top of the Photoshop screen and choose Window and select Timeline. Next thing is to select a blank template, so let's go to File, New. Anything around about 200 pixels wide or high is fine, and make sure your background content is currently set to white, and then simply select OK, and that will give you a blank canvas for your first frame. We're now going to move over to the text tool over here on the left. When you select it, what you'll see then is the text toolbar. You can change the colour of your font from here. You can change the size of your text and the font that you want to choose. For the moment, let's have it aligned to the centre. I've got Harry Potter text font, but it's up to you which one you want to use on there. Okay, so I'm going to click in the middle of the screen and just type my name. It's a bit too high towards the top, so if I move the mouse away slightly, it changes to a crosshair. You can then move your text into the middle. Okay, so you should notice now you've got a layer over on the right hand side. Next thing to do is click on Create Video Timeline down at the bottom. So we're going to select that, and you will see your first frame has appeared in your timeline. That's a bit long though. So if you move over to the right of this purple rectangle and just click and drag until it gets very narrow on there, not too narrow, and you've created your first frame. Next thing to do is to move over to the right, and here is our first frame, and if you right click on that frame and choose duplicate layer, and we're going to name it number 2, and that's created you a new layer, a new frame. Double click it and choose, let's see, colour overlay, and let's change it from red to green. You can see it's changed here on the left, and click on OK and OK again. Now what you've got now is 2 frames, but they're not on the same timeline. So you need to go up to the left to choose your move tool, go down, select frame number 2, click and drag it down onto the first one called Fiona, and you will now see that you've got 2 frames. This little blue slider here, if you slide that backwards and forwards and look at your screen, you can now see the alternating 2 colours. Okay, so next thing to do is to export this file. So go up to File and Save for Web. Now this is your only option for creating an animated GIF. Okay, so there's only a couple of things to change on here. You need to make sure it says GIF here, and down at the bottom where it says looping options, change it to forever. Then go down to Save and select Save, and let's call it Name, and make sure that you save it onto your desktop, and you'll see why in a minute, and click on Save. Okay, so next thing to do is to go onto your desktop, find your file, and then you need to right click on your file and choose Open With and Firefox. Now this might take a little bit of time, but Firefox will open your file and you will see that your GIF loads, and that's perfect. Okay, all finished. There's your first animated GIF.